Welcome to New Hampshire's Business. I'm Fred Coker. Tourism, one of the biggest pieces of the New Hampshire economy. But this summer, there aren't enough workers, either local or foreign. We're going to talk about that with my guests in just a minute. But here's a quote from Governor Chris Sununu, who is concerned about this. And he said this is having an adverse economic impact on New Hampshire and must be addressed. That's what he said in a letter to the U.S. Labor and U.S. Homeland Security secretaries in Washington. That's after having talked with leaders of the tourism industry in New Hampshire. And here's what they're talking about. The federal cap on H-2B work visas between April 1st and September 30th requests for 47,000 foreign workers across the U.S., but only 33,000 visas available for the period. Now, in New Hampshire, employer H-2B visa requests 2017 were for 477 jobs, but this year it's for 683. The 2018 positions certified to date 441, so you can see the differences. Now, here are some of the certifications for workers. Landscaping and groundskeeping leads the group, and of course a lot of these are for golf courses. Amusement and recreation attendants, maids and housekeeping cleaners, waiters and waitresses, and cooks. With me to talk about this are two people who depend on H-2B visas, and local as well as foreign workers, and they are Jane O'Connor, who is president of White Mountain Attractions. Welcome, Jane.
Thank you.
Nice to have you here. And John Solonen, general manager of the Red Jacket Mountain View Resort in North Conway. Welcome, John.
Thank you.
Nice to have you here. Let me ask both of you quickly how much you depend, John, how much do you depend on these foreign work visas? I know after you have tried to hire local folks first, right?
Sure. Local is always the first. We attend every job fair possible. We advertise everywhere we can. And the foreign workers, it's a supplement. And it's beginning to the point that we need them.
You need them, and you're not getting enough.
Correct.
What's going to happen this summer?
It's going to be a challenge. The H-2Bs, we've stopped relying on them. We no longer petition for them. And we've had to go to other visas with the J-1 interns and the J-1 work and travel.
So there are other visas you can source?
There are.
Okay.
But they're getting more and more complicated and more competitive to be able to get the employees here.
I mean, what kind of workers do you have at the Red Jacket that would use these visas?
So we have water park employees, kitchen, housekeepers, waiters, front desk. Pretty much every position, every line level position, we're finding that we're short because we're 2.2% unemployment right now in Carroll County.
Right, it's a tight labor market. Jane, the same question. First of all, White Mountain Attractions, what's included in all of that?
It's all of the tourism businesses in the White Mountains, so it's everything from your resorts up to your attractions, the major attractions in the area. So we do everything from
Cog Railway.
The Cog Railway, right, Attitash, the Clark's Trading Post, all of the ones that you hear about, and people from around New Hampshire and New England visit every summer.
And they're depending on these work visas from the federal government.
Yes, they do. We have a very low unemployment rate, less than 3% in the statewide. So we need to supplement those with foreign workers when we can.
What will be the impact this summer on the tourism industry in New Hampshire, do you think, White Mountain Attractions in particular, if there aren't enough workers, either local or foreign?
We're already seeing that for the last couple of years. It's gotten tougher and tougher to get the visas. So we've started to see restaurants that are closed for a day or two a week, attractions that are not opening, say, some sections of their attraction. Sometimes it's vendors or shops, etc., that are not able to fully open. And what happens when that occurs is that the American workers in that place are not able to work either. If the restaurant shuts down for a couple of days, then nobody has a job.
Right. John, same question. What's going to be the impact across the tourism industry in the state because of this dilemma?
It's going to be huge because there's only one workforce, and the competition is going to start going after that same workforce. And if we don't have these supplemental positions come into the country and come to our respective organizations, then we're going to struggle to be able to create the same customer service levels and create the products that need to be out there.
Yeah. Well, I want to wish you both a lot of success and I hope you can find those workers locally in New Hampshire. Pay attention to any of you college students, for instance. They're looking for jobs. Here are some possibilities right here. Jane O'Connor, president of White Mountain Attractions, and John Solonen, general manager of the Red Jacket Mountain View Resort in North Conway. Thank you.
You're
Thank you.
Welcome.
If you want to listen to that again and get some ideas about working up in the North Country, go to WMUR.com, click on menu at the top left-hand corner, then click on local news, and then scroll down to New Hampshire's business.